Hi everyone, it's me again, Angelina Somali, Angelina Soma. You can follow me on Snapchat as well. My name on there is Angelina Soma, okay? Angelina underscore SOMA, okay? I don't really give out my Facebook because it's, I really don't go on Facebook that much. Twitter at Angelina underscore Soma. I post sometimes there. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Today I wanted to talk about I was actually prompted to talk about this topic because I was actually prompted to talk about this topic because my battery's about to die. So if it does, good luck to me, but I'll try to make it fast because I don't have time to charge. I might make a video later tonight. But yeah, this guy made a comment in my last video. He said I deleted his comment or something like that. And I was like, no, I did not delete your comment because if I did, I told him I did not delete your comment. And he said I was lying. And I said, if I did delete your comment, I would have told you. So he basically said, you're a femcel, FEMCEL. And I was like, what does that mean? So I Googled it. And it just means like an ugly female who can't find relationships. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, oh, yeah, am I really that ugly that I can't? Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I need to, look prettier to find a relationship, okay? So I'm like, I know there's certain things I need to like work on with my appearance, I'm in the process of losing weight right now. So I'm working on that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put my life together. I'm trying to put myself together. Basically, everything I can change to make myself attractive, yes. But who am I making myself attractive to? I'm making myself attractive to myself, okay? Not like to any guy on the internet, okay? And if you don't like how I look, you don't have to watch my YouTube channel. But yeah, basically it got me thinking, like, maybe all my life I've been having issues with relationships because I'm a femcel and I'm not an attractive female, and therefore that's why I don't have a man. But, or maybe I don't settle easily, or maybe I lose interest easily. It could be a lot of things. I'm still learning about myself. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is I find like the issue with Somali men. Another guy also made a comment, and I also wanted to talk about this too. So he said a lot of Somali men are feminine. And I'm not dissing all Somali men, but I do find a lot of Somali men to be extremely, like, they're very effeminate. They have a lot of feminine characteristics. I was just watching Fardosa Jim's live video the other day. She talks in Somali though, but she was talking about, she said something like, "Nimanka Somalida wax ma wasaan, waxna kama wasi kartid." It means they don't want to F you and you can't F other people around them. It's like they cock block you. You know what I mean? And I thought that was hilarious because it's kind of true, because they talk. They're gossipy. And I'm not saying all of them are like that, but I don't know, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it, a lot of issues I had personally with Somali men is they're not very masculine. You know what I mean? And they expect women to service them. They don't, like, I feel like men from other cultures, like, they'll be like, damn, you look, they'll compliment you. They'll make a girl feel good about herself. But like Somali men, some do that. Like, there are hyper masculine Somali guys, but like, I feel like majority of Somali men, especially the ones that grew up in Somalia, or the ones in Somalia, are a little extra feminine for me. They're skinny, they just have this behavior they're not very macho, and I think that's the issue, because I'm a very feminine woman by nature. I'm very girly. And unfortunately sometimes in this society it doesn't encourage femininity, because you're like, even Somali culture, like women are supposed to be more strong. You're supposed to be nag nol iskadig, nag adag iskadig, like be a strong woman, you know what I mean? Like, why? Because we don't have no men to lean on. We don't have no men that we can relax and be women and soft with. You know, you have to be hard when you're a Somali woman, because that's how you survive. You know, it's a matter of survival. That's why you see all these girls, like, they're so, mashallah, I give you guys a hand. Like, they're single mothers, you know, with their 3 kids. I only have 1 child, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so hard. I can't imagine, like, you know, all these girls with 5 kids, 6 kids by themselves, going to work, coming home, cooking, no men. You're not getting, you know what I mean? You're not getting any help from nobody, and it's really sad. And, you know, they're doing it though, because, you know, Somali women naturally are very strong women by societal norms. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's another issue why a lot of Somali girls in the West and so many Somali women are having issues finding good Somali men. And Somali culture also encourages like that you stay with Somali people. So your dating pool, your mating pool is so small when you're a Somali woman, because you like, you know, it's like, okay, you have only to look forward to Ahmed, Ali, and Farah. That's it. Okay? Like, you have no, and they're all the same. Okay? Maybe the ones that go to the gym kind of have some, maybe their testosterone increased a little bit, but they're still like, they kind of have this uppity, I don't know, guys that work out, Somali guys that work out, like, they think they're all that. I don't really go for pretty boys. Guys that think they're attractive never go for pretty boys, because I feel like men that think they're all that and attractive, they're kind of like an attractive woman. If you're an attractive woman, you kind of get away with a lot of things, let's be clear. But like, you know, I'm talking about like a model, you know, not like an average girl, but like if you're a good looking guy, you're masculine, you know, you got a nice body, nice muscles, like I feel like people let you get away with so much, and women throw themselves at you. So they kind of like, they don't really care. And I feel like Somali men are so spoiled when it comes to women, because there's a shortage of Somali men, and a lot of girls just want Somali men because they want to have Somali babies. They want to have babies with Somali features, you know what I mean? Which is ridiculous. And you know what I mean? Whatever that means, but it's true. Like, you know, they want to stay Somali. They want their baby to look Somali. So they tend to want to stay with a Somali man. You know what I mean? And their parents encourage that. But the thing is, you're gonna, like, if you're a girl with any type of standard, if you want a provider, if you want a man who's gonna pay your bills, if you want a man who's gonna take care of you, if you're gonna like want a masculine man, alpha male, and I don't believe in these terminologies, alpha, beta, incel. I don't really follow these. I think they belong in the animal kingdom. They don't belong among humans, okay? But naturally there are men who are masculine and men that are kind of more effeminate, okay? It's just the way it is. And you know, it's like your dating pool is so small as a Somali woman. What can you do? What can you do? And it's really actually kind of sad. It is actually sad. You know, there's like I said, lack of Somali men. That's why I feel like Somali women in America, in the Western countries, a lot of Somali girls are single. And you're like, you're this pretty and you're single. Like, if you were in any other culture, you would have been chose already. Like, somebody would have married you off. Okay, you know, also Somalis, we come from a culture of misogyny. Like, women are put down, narcissistic. There's a lot of narcissism in our culture, believe it or not. You know, and women are just made to feel like, oh, you're just a woman, you know? And you know, you're lucky to have a man who has a phallus, you know, who can give you children. That's why a lot of Somali women, they say, oh, ilmaka haqa. you know, just make babies with him. Don't even worry if he's good or bad. Just have as much children as you can. You don't they don't even look at the future of how you're going to take care of these kids, how they're going to end up. You know, it's crazy. You need a mother and father for children. You need two parents for children. Like, being a single mother is not as easy as people make it seem. You need a mother and a father. But unfortunately, I feel like a lot of Somali men don't care about their children, to be quite frank. You know, that's why there's a high percentage of Somali women. So I think that's what leads to poor relationships. And, you know, this guy that the video, I know it's all over the place, but yes, how can you overcome this? Don't just look at Somali men. Okay, there's so many men in this world. There's so many Muslim men. If you're looking for just Muslim men, there's so many Muslim men of different backgrounds that are willing to just, they don't care about where you're from. They just care about you, like, for who you are as a person. And you should just try to be with these guys instead of being with a guy who doesn't even care about you and, you know, make you, like, you know, like, they, like I said in my last video, like, honestly, Somali men, you see all these beautiful, you don't even need to watch my video to know what Somali men mostly are like, because look at all the beautiful single Somali women. Why are they single? You know, because they choose to be single, because the quality of men are so poor, especially in Western countries. Forget about, like, back home. Back home, the men there are very misogynistic. They don't even consider women, like, they just consider them like property, basically. You know, let's be real. But, you know, I look at women, beautiful women, like, you know, and I don't want to put people's business out here, but, like, you know, she's a public person. Like, Faridosa Gym Life, I was just watching her. She's such a gorgeous person. Like, her body is like, she's always in the gym. Her body's together, you know what I mean? And she's very gorgeous. Like, most Somali women are very gorgeous. And, like, she still is a single woman. And I know it's by choice, because I'm sure a lot of guys have tried to talk to her, but she chooses, like, as a woman, you can't just go with any guy. Okay, you need a provider. You need a man, a real man. Okay, you can't have a woman, like a man who has like qualities like you, feminine. You know what I mean? Who wants to be taken care of. You can't be with a man who wants you to be his mother, who wants you to pay his bills. You can't be with a man who wants you to support him. No, that's not how it works. But a lot of Somali women support men financially because they feel like, oh, I have to do everything. Because that's just how we were raised, to be givers. You know what I mean? We never got special treatment growing up as Somali women. We were just like, oh, Naya, like, cook for him, clean for him, do this for the man. Okay, you're just a woman. And that's how we grew up, thinking like we're less than. And it translates into relationships. That's why a lot of us Somali women, we have really poor relationships. I mean, if you're a Somali woman and you're married and your relationship is great, maybe open a YouTube channel and let us know what's going on, like how you guys make it work. You know, help your sisters out. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. And by the way, I'm not dissing men, but I'm just being real. My videos are real. I just want to wake sisters up and just say, you know what? Don't waste your life trying to find the right Somali guy, because most likely he's not there. Okay, there's some good guys, but they're very rare. So just open yourself up to men of other cultures. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.